All right, guys, Treadmill Talks. We're back. We're back. Today's episode, we're going to talk about, I guess the male loneliness epidemic, but then again, it kind of goes for females too, a little bit. Loneliness in general. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use the word simp economy. I guess I'll find out when I publish this video whether YouTube likes it or not. But we're going to talk about the simp economy. Why it's such a profitable company, man. Or economy. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. The channel's growing. I'm stoked. I wake up every morning excited to make these videos, chatting, shooting the shit with you guys, reading your comments. This is super fun for me. Hopefully it's super fun for you guys too. And it makes the cardio time pass quickly. So again, thank you everybody. Hit the subscribe button. Now, what spurred on this video idea was I saw an article, not an article, I guess a tweet where, for those of you that follow like streamer culture, you know that there's this girl called Pokimane. And she started posting, I guess, TikToks and posts about like her neighbor, right? Which is interesting, and maybe I can actually bring this up for you guys quickly. Bro, look at this. I was literally I just typed in Pokimane into Google, and the second thing that popped up was boyfriend. So, I didn't even make this shit up. This is literally what I'm talking about. So, Pokimane boyfriend, and it's like 2 days ago. Here, it's this Asian dude or whatever. It's fast. So, dude, just the fact that was number 2 on Google searches is totally out of control, man. This is what I'm talking about. Why on God's green earth does something like this have 100,000 views? Who cares? But anyway, the first thing that I wanted to actually say was I saw a post where when she actually posted this TikTok, and this was like a few days ago, I believe, like a week ago, where she didn't actually specifically say her boyfriend, I don't believe. It was like neighbor or like something like that, or like gym partner or something. But I guess what she's doing is what they call soft launching, where a soft launch essentially is like a frog in boiling water approach. Female streamers kind of know that when they say they have a boyfriend, they basically lose all their monetization, which is actually what I wanted to talk about. So she soft launches this dude, right? And the post said that same day or that same night, she lost 40% of her viewership, man. 40. Basically what that tells me is this girl actually isn't entertaining to 40% of her audience. That doesn't actually include the percentage of guys that are still in denial about it. That just includes the 40% that are like, oh, I have no chance now, I'm gonna bounce. So it might even be 50 or 60%. So this girl, as entertaining as she might be, when she soft launched this new dude, she lost 40% of her audience. That's ludicrous, man. And you know, I'm a content creator myself in the tech space, and I do talk to female streamers behind the scenes, mainly just to like help them with their PCs and stuff. And a lot of these females, and the reason why they ask me for help is because they're broke and they can't afford like a brand new PC and that kind of stuff, right? So a lot of these girls will ask me for advice on like monetization and growth and stuff. You know what the number one thing I tell them? Even if they have a boyfriend, never, ever, ever say you have a boyfriend. For the exact reason, this right here. Because, unfortunately, and you know, some of these girls are really entertaining. They're really good at video games. Like they provide so much value other than just them being a female. And I'm like, no, don't do it. Just pretend you're single all the time forever. And the reason why is the simp economy, male loneliness. Now, here's the other thing that I wanted to show you guys or tell you guys. If you take, man, if you actually take a look at the dude that she's dating right now, he's not really above a 6 or a 7. You know what I'm saying? Like can we play this again? Oh, maybe not. Rewind. Like he's not really, like that's it. Like that's all it is, man. He's a 6 or a 7. If anything, what I would have thought would have happened here was, why would she lose 40% of her audience? If anything, this should have been like a very good ego boost to most men. Being like, damn, this guy's like he's not mid, he's like above average. He's like a normal dude. He's completely normal in every single way. He doesn't look particularly funny. Maybe he's just shy on camera too, right? You can tell that she puts herself in front of him, so he's kind of like the backdrop, the boy toy type of thing. So maybe that's kind of awkward for him. But other than that though, 2.6 million views, Jesus. Anyway, if I saw that, I'd have been like, oh, okay. So what I've been saying on this channel this entire time, looks, money, status, all that shit, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All that matters is this guy makes her feel seen in the moment. That's what that means. He just makes her feel special. Or this girl is like a multi-billionaire. She doesn't need him for literally anything. Like, she's good, you know what I'm saying? And yet this completely normal looking dude, nothing special about him at all, he just makes her feel good, man. He probably doesn't put her on a pedestal. Who knows? Like, there's a reason why she's soft launching him, right? Now, let's get back to the single simp economy part of it. Okay, we need to really dive, and here's the thing. Why were there 40%? So let's say she has 10,000 viewers, 40% would be 4,000 men. So there was probably the highest donators too. There were 4,000 men that were watching her. I don't think we can even conceptualize what that means. To me, that's like, I can't sleep, dude, when I hear statistics like this. I can't sleep. Because I'm like, there's 40,000 guys that were just sitting in their basements watching a girl do nothing, talk in a microphone, and give her money in the hopes that she would notice them. That's it. Guys, what the fuck? What, like, oh my God. We need a human awakening project, man. So, the reason why this fascinates me, and you know what? This is also partly why I started this channel too. I see such a great injustice happening out there that, there are some people that talk about it, but it's funny because in order to help these people, you kind of have to target these people too, right? So when you make videos that are like, these hoes ain't shit, you're targeting the same. So those 4,000 guys that stopped watching her when they found out she has a boyfriend, they're probably, the reason why they had that reaction is because they're angry that they weren't chosen. She didn't choose them. So now they're angry. Now they're gonna go watch these podcasts where they're yelling at women to make themselves feel better. It's like this gigantic emotional roller coaster of these guys not having any self-confidence or any willpower of their own. It's fascinating, bro. It's fascinating. So we need to dive down into why is there such a male loneliness epidemic? And is it gonna get worse as we go forward? I think it's gonna get worse. I think it's gonna get much worse, man. I think, I'm more of a business entrepreneur-minded type of guy. Let me give you a story. Dude, this was my first kind of, I'll never forget this guy either. He wasn't even a bad-looking guy. But I used to do, I still kind of do, but I used to do consultations for like online streamers and stuff. And I remember this one guy paid me $500. That's what I charged to do a consultation, right? I fixed his PC, whatever, all good. Finished the job in like 3 hours. Then, the same guy texted me at 2 a.m. And he was like, "What's up, bro?" That's it. That was the whole message. And I'm like, is the PC not working? Like, what the hell? Why are you like, what? He's like, no, I just wanted to see what you were up to. 2 a.m, bro. This was maybe like 3 years ago that this happened, 3-4 years ago. Man, I had to ban this guy. But let me explain. It was so jarring. I didn't, like, this was when I kind of was first starting social media and kind of getting involved in online culture. And I didn't really understand what was happening. Like, in my mind, the service that he had paid for was complete, and I didn't understand why he was texting me at 2 a.m. I'm like, I'm not sure why you're texting me at 2 a.m, bro. He's like, no, I just wanted to see what you were up to. Like, it was just like, he was playing it off as if that was like a normal thing. I'm like, if the service is complete, man, I don't know, like, I'm not your friend. Like, is this what this is? Like, are we friends? Or like, I'm not really too sure what's happening here. He's like, no, I'll pay for your time. Sends me another $500 at 2 a.m. Now I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, this guy, he's so fucking lonely that he paid a Call of Duty optimizer $500 US at 2 a.m. just to talk to him. He just needed somebody to talk to, man. And he was so desperate to talk to somebody that he felt he had a connection with, which is a whole parasocial problem, that he paid $500. Then, it doesn't even stop there. Dude, oh my God, guys. You guys, people need help, holy shit. I'm like, bro, This makes me so uncomfortable. I don't know what this is. Like, I want what's best for you. You're a customer of mine, but we're not friends, brother. And I don't know. This isn't, I do PC optimizations, dude. I don't do, I'm not a therapist. I don't know what the hell this is, right? He sends me another $500. Yeah. So this guy, he sent me $1,000 at 2 a.m. just to talk to me. So, from my perspective, dude, this is my experience with simps, okay? So from my perspective, I'm like, I just made $1,000 by I didn't even do anything. I made $1,000 because this guy is lonely and thinks I'm his friend. What do you think my brain did? My brain is like, holy shit, I can make ungodly amounts of money by just farming these guys. They just need a friend. I can just farm them. And it's such easy work. You can just hire a Filipino guy to respond to them. They don't know that they're not replying to the real Jufus, right? I'm like, oh my God, man. Now, I have so many more examples of that, by the way, but this was just like the most extreme one that I've ever had, right? This guy knows who he is too. If you watch this video, my man, I hope you're doing better or doing well. What I ended up doing is I'm like, I was like, bro, ethically and morally, I refunded him the money, obviously. I'm like, and I banned him. I'm like, I have to actually ban you and blacklist you from ever interacting with me because it's for your own good, dude. You cannot be spending $1,000. Now it would be, here's the other thing. This is before I started this channel or before I actually started helping guys with social skills. If he was like, hey, can I pay you $500? And the reason why is I would like you to help me with my social skills, or I would like you to give me a perspective of why I'm a kind of a creepy guy or why I don't have any friends. Like if it was more of a productive conversation, I would be much more willing to entertain that as a business transaction, but that's not what it was. He was truly just lonely, and he truly just wanted someone to talk to him and act as if they gave a shit about him. Now, it was my hope, the way I explained it, is I actually do care about you, dude. Truly, as a man to man, I care about you. Therefore, I can't take your money, and I have to get rid of you because you need to fix whatever is going on in there. Do you know what I'm saying? Again, this was before I started realizing, and the reason why I made this channel. Why do you think I made this channel? The male loneliness epidemic. People need help, man. People need help. Guys, the 40% of men that did that Pokemon shit, they need help, dude. Real help. Not social media farming help. Now, here's the thing. It's gonna get so much worse, man. For pro tip for anybody out there, another reason why I started this channel, male loneliness is, and maybe even female loneliness, I'm not sure, but I can't obviously speak on the perspective of a female, I'm a guy, right? But male loneliness, I swear to you, going in the next 10 years, is going to be the #1 industry on the planet. It's gonna be an industry, dude. Sex robots, AI girlfriends, AI counselors and therapists, people, communities that are built around male loneliness, males going your own way. How to deal with the feelings of being alone, have purpose, all these things that men need, all the things that men, companionship, all porn, all the things that men need to feel whole and have purpose in their life. Every year that we, like 2026 now, every year we go, a little bit more of it is being stripped away and harder to achieve and being replaced by something. It's almost like society in general is like making it so difficult for a man to just be a man and be happy. Like you can't just be a 9-to-5 worker in a factory and have a house, a wife, and a kids anymore. But that was very good 30 years ago, right? So little things are constantly being stripped away, and then things are given back in the form of algorithms and addictions and like toxicity and monetization. So we're gonna take away your purpose as a man, and we're gonna give you this escapist drug, whatever it might be, YouTube. We're gonna give you this escapist drug to soothe you and all the while take your money. I wanna get on that shit too, man. I wanna grow this channel so I can be a part of that too. I truly wanna help guys though, man. This is, because for those of you guys that aren't in that situation, you gotta have like a certain level of empathy as well. What kind of like the guy that paid me $1,000 to talk to me, what the hell did that guy have to go through in his entire life to get to that point? Can you imagine? What happened there, man? Like, so these 40% of dudes that were just sitting, who knows, let's say they watched her for 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, 20 hours a week, times 4 weeks, 80 hours a month. So they pissed away 80 hours a month watching this girl, hoping that she would notice them. What? So, how did they get? That's what I kind of want to know. That's actually my goal for one of my goals for this channel too. I need to know how we got here, man, because I kind of like woke up after the pandemic, started YouTube, and then I started encountering all these really unfortunate guys. I still encounter them every single day, dude. In the tech space. It doesn't seem to matter. There are guys that watch this channel that are interested in women, and then there's guys that are so far gone and they're in such copium that they like dive into like gaming and hardware as a form of what I just said, to escape their reality. Bro, right now, one of the other reasons why I do this on a treadmill, right now in my community, we're doing a step counter challenge, 10,000 steps a day. And out of like 500 dudes, like 10 of them are doing the step counter challenge. It should have been all 500. I even offer like prizes and rewards and shit, dude. That's what I'm saying. Most people are just, they're gone, they're lost, dude. Can't help them. But I want to help them, I want to find out. Anyway, I thought when I saw that article post that she lost 40% of her viewership, I had to jump on and make this video, man. I had to tell you guys the story about that $1,000 2 a.m. text. I talk about that guy all the time because I feel so bad, dude. And now I understand why these OnlyFans girls farm subscriptions for like $10 a month. And then they say right on their front page, direct DMs to me, and then they hire out Filipino people or Indians to just respond text to these guys. So the guy thinks he's like building a connection with the female, and these outsourced workers are like trained AI to make them feel important. I don't even know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, because at least somebody's listening to that guy. I don't know. What do you think? Leave a comment down below if you have any clue as to what is going on with men in 2026. How do we help them? How do we get them away from this loneliness epidemic? How do we make a difference, man? Anyway, call it there. Let me know in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button. We need to discuss this with more guys. Share this information out there. We gotta, even if we can make a small dent in the universe, man, let's just make that small dent and maybe improve the lives of people that really need it. All right, guys, till the next one.